Hello and welcome back to another episode of the DIYguy.net. Today we're going to be showing you how to replace your home heating oil filter. It's in this canister here. Next, you want to locate your on and off switch. Could be at the top of the stairs or somewhere on the boiler. Shut that to off. Now we'll go ahead and get started taking apart the filter housing. So the first thing we need to do is shut this valve off. So we're going to turn it counterclockwise, which is actually going to remove this little handle that I'm turning, which is going to close the valve and stop the flow of oil into our filter housing and then on out to our furnace. Alright, so we got our valve shut. Our handle is just hanging on by the last couple of threads. We can go ahead and grab a 5/8 wrench for up here and a 1/2 inch wrench for down here. The bolt goes all the way through, so depending on how tight it is right now, you may need to use the 1/2 inch open end of the box wrench and put it on there and hold it as you turn the top. Once we have it cracked loose, we're going to stick our bucket under there to catch our oil. We're also wearing rubber gloves not to get the oil all over us. You want to go nice and slow just to make sure that your valve is properly shut off. Alright, so now that we got it down, you can pull the bolt up so we can slide the bucket out of the way. Set the bolt right there so we don't lose it. Slide the pan out of the way here. Now, as you can see, this oil filter has not been changed in a while by the sludge and wax buildup on it. So we're going to go ahead and grab our rag. We want to make sure it's a rag that you've used before, that way you don't leave lint and stuff inside the filter housing. We'll go ahead and get rid of the filter and clean out the filter housing. Alright, so we finished cleaning our filter housing. See, we got all the sludge out. Make sure you clean this outer edge right out here on the flat, as that is where your washer or gasket is going to sit to seal up here. So we'll go ahead and open our new package, our filter. So we got our new filter. We also got that gasket to go right on top here. Set it in there, it should sit nice and flush. Now you're also going to notice you got two red gaskets that come with it, a little one and a big one. The big one is for this bolt and the little one is for that bolt. So we're going to go ahead and switch those out next. So we'll take this one off, get rid of the old one, throw it away because we got a new one. We'll go ahead and wipe the bolt down around the top here to make sure it's nice and clean. That way the new gasket will seat properly. Alright, now that we got it clean, go ahead and put the new gasket on. Set that down there. Go ahead and wipe the top of the filter housing down too. Just want to make sure it seals to that. Next we'll grab a 1/4 inch ratchet and loosen this screw and then swap that gasket out. Alright, so now that we got the gasket on that bolt and the gasket on this bolt, we can go ahead and take our filter. It's got a metal screen in it. I want to make sure that metal screen goes around that little nipple in the bottom of the can. Just wiggle it around a little bit. Make sure it sits all the way flush and down in. You want to make sure you don't have this screen bent at all here because the bolt's got to pass through it. So now that we got that lined up, set that back there. So now that we got the filter in the housing and our gasket is on, nice and flush sitting inside the filter housing, we'll go ahead and slide that up. Go ahead and start the bolt. Hand tight. We'll grab the wrench, snug it down. Doesn't have to be super tight, so it's all new gaskets. Alright, so now that we got the filter housing back together, we can go ahead and grab our bucket, slide it underneath again. What we're going to do is slowly turn the tank valve on here, and we're going to bleed most of the air out this bolt right here. So now we're going to go clockwise. You also want to check around the filter housing here for any leaks. So we have it on. Sometimes you have to take the bolt actually out to get the air out. Not sure if you can hear it coming out. It's got a decent stream coming out. You can go ahead and thread that all the way down. Once we have it run down hand tight, we can go ahead and grab a 1/4 inch wrench and snug it down. Keep in mind it doesn't have to be super tight, as if we just put a new gasket on there. Go ahead and wipe up the excess. Alright, so now that we got the bolt we used to bleed the air tight and the filter housing totally complete, I like to slide a piece of paper towel underneath it just to make sure we have no leaks. We can visually see it easily on our paper towel. So we'll come back over to our burner switch, turn it to the on position. Now we'll go back over to our paper towel and make sure that it's dry and we have no leak around our filter housing. So as you can see, our paper towel is nice and dry, doesn't have any spots. So that's it. We just showed you how to replace your home heating oil filter. Thanks for watching another episode of the DIYguy.net. If you just finished building you the subscribe button, click that to get the latest DIY fixes delivered right to you. If you just finished building you the what's next button, you can click that and we'll help you figure out what you want to fix next. You can also click the link in the description which takes you to our website for a full write-up.